That moment when you reach for something on the top shelf and feel your arm shake slightly, your body sends a clear message that something has changed. Walking upstairs becomes harder. Picking up something from the floor needs more effort than before. These small struggles reveal a condition called sarcopenia, the gradual muscle loss that affects millions of seniors worldwide. But what if I told you that the solution is not in expensive supplements or complicated exercise routines? The drug industry wants you to believe that aging means certain weakness, but research tells a different story. The answer might already be sitting in your fruit bowl, and studies suggest these 5 common fruits can actually help rebuild muscle tissue after age 60. Why do some 70-year-olds climb stairs easily while others struggle? The difference is not just genetics or luck. Older adults who keep their strength understand something important about nutrition. They know which foods actually work for muscle building. These are not exotic superfoods that cost a fortune. These are common, healthy fruits that are easy to find at your local grocery store. Today I will share 5 specific fruits that research shows can help reverse muscle loss, and I will explain exactly how each one works in your body. Each of these 5 powerful fruits has been shown to naturally fight weakness and help build strength in ways that surprise even medical professionals. These fruits are safe for diabetes and heart concerns, making them perfect for aging adults who want to remain active and independent. The fruit at number 1 has a compound in its skin that scientists say shows promising results compared to some treatments. This discovery has changed how researchers think about natural ways to fight sarcopenia. You will not want to miss this information because it could change how you approach your health after 60. Forget everything you think you know about aging and weakness. Your muscles can grow stronger, even in your 70s. The key lies in understanding how these specific fruits help reverse decline, rebuild muscle, and stop muscle loss from continuing. Stick around to the end because the fruit that tops this list will surprise you with its powerful ability to help restore the independence you deserve. Understanding what we're fighting is important. Sarcopenia affects 30% of adults over 60, causing weakness, falls, and loss of independence. This condition steals strength from people who never realize the danger until simple tasks become overwhelming challenges. Adults lose up to 8% of their muscle tissue each decade after 60, making a downward spiral that traditional medicine struggles to fix effectively. The medical establishment typically recommends expensive treatments and complicated protocols. But research now shows that natural solutions exist in common foods. People who understand muscle preservation have found that specific fruits contain powerful compounds that directly fight muscle breakdown. These foods target the exact body processes responsible for muscle breakdown and rebuilding. Each of the 5 powerful fruits we will explore addresses different aspects of muscle loss through unique ways. These fruits provide specific solutions to each challenge, showing why they naturally help fight muscle loss, offering seniors a path back to vitality and strength. Fruit number 1, apples. Apples fight one of the biggest barriers that stops muscle growth after 60. Your body produces a protein called myostatin that works like brakes on a car. It tells your muscles to stop growing as you get older. This protein sends messages throughout your muscle system to quit building new tissue, no matter how much protein you eat or how much you exercise. Scientists have found myostatin as one of the main reasons why muscles get weaker with age, and drug companies have spent billions of dollars trying to make medicines that can block it. This common fruit you probably have in your kitchen has surprising power. The apple health benefits go way beyond basic nutrition, especially when you eat the skin. Apple peel contains a natural compound called ursolic acid that actually fights against myostatin in your body. This natural substance basically tells your muscles to ignore the stop signals and keep building new tissue. Scientists have tested this in labs and found that this compound can lower myostatin levels by up to 40% in older adults, which makes the right conditions for muscles to grow again. How this works involves several systems in your body's cells. The active compound activates a hormone called IGF-1, which stands for insulin-like growth factor. This hormone helps your muscles develop throughout your whole life, but your body makes less of it as you age. When you eat apple peel regularly, your body starts producing more IGF-1, which brings back a younger hormonal environment for building muscle. Ursolic acid also helps your body use sugar better, which means your muscles get better fuel for growing and repairing themselves. Apples contain quercetin, which helps reduce inflammation, but the real power comes from the compound in the skin. This substance lowers inflammation markers that usually get in the way of muscle protein building. Long-term inflammation makes a bad environment for muscle growth, but eating apples regularly helps stop these harmful processes. Your muscle cells can then use their energy for growing instead of protecting themselves from inflammation damage. To get these benefits, eat one unpeeled organic apple every day, preferably in the morning when your metabolism works best. The timing matters because your body naturally makes more growth hormone in the early morning hours, and the active compound can make these effects stronger. Choose organic apples to avoid pesticides that might interfere with the good compounds. Wash the apple well, but never peel it, since the skin has the most active ingredients. The benefits go beyond just muscle building to include better function of mitochondria, which are like tiny power plants inside your muscle cells. This compound helps these structures work better. This leads to better muscle strength during daily activities and more endurance for physical tasks. Your muscles literally get better at making the energy they need to contract and do work. Research at the University of Iowa showed that people taking this apple compound had measurable improvements in muscle mass within 8 weeks. The study participants gained lean muscle and lost fat, suggesting that this substance helps your body focus on muscle building instead of fat storage. These findings show how simple diet changes can influence muscle metabolism in seniors. Fruit number 2, avocado. Avocados fix a big problem that quietly destroys muscle in older adults. Chronic inflammation works like a slow fire burning inside your body, breaking down muscle tissue faster than your body can rebuild it. This harmful process starts around age 50 and gets much worse after 60. It makes a situation where your muscles get weaker no matter how active you try to be. Most doctors focus on treating the symptoms instead of stopping the inflammation that causes the muscle loss. Avocados contain special fats that fight inflammation directly. These healthy fats are called monounsaturated fats, and they travel through your blood to reach your muscle cells. Once they get into the walls of your muscle cells, these fats change how the cells react to inflammation signals. Basically, they reprogram your muscle cells to protect themselves better. Your muscle cells have special sensors that recognize these good fats and respond by making fewer harmful inflammatory substances. This lets your muscles use their energy for growing and repairing instead of just defending themselves. Avocados also contain powerful protective compounds that stop damage before it can start the inflammation process in your muscles. Avocados also fix mineral shortages that make inflammation worse in aging adults. Over 60% of seniors do not get enough potassium, which leads to muscle cramps, weakness, and poor muscle function. One avocado gives you more potassium than 3 bananas, and your body absorbs it easily. Avocados also contain magnesium, which controls over 300 different processes that your muscles need to work properly and make energy. The heart benefits from eating avocados directly help your muscles by improving blood flow and oxygen delivery. The good fats help keep your blood vessel walls flexible, making sure nutrients and oxygen can reach your muscle tissues easily. This better circulation becomes really important after 60, when blood vessels usually get stiffer and reduce blood flow to your arms and legs. Better muscle function happens when your muscles get the resources they need to work well and recover properly. Regular avocado eating leads to better movement in several ways you can measure. Muscle cramps happen much less because your electrolyte balance improves and your cells stay better hydrated. Your muscles get stronger as inflammation stops interfering with muscle building. Recovery time after any physical activity gets shorter because your muscles can focus on repair instead of fighting inflammation. Research shows that people who ate avocados daily for 12 weeks had 25% less inflammation markers in their blood and got stronger on muscle tests. These people could move better in physical assessments and said their muscles felt less stiff during daily activities. The anti-inflammatory effect builds up over time, getting better as your cell walls become more protected with the good fats. The fiber in avocados helps muscle health indirectly by keeping your digestive system working well and helping you absorb nutrients better. A healthy gut makes sure amino acids from protein foods reach your muscles efficiently, while good gut bacteria balance reduces body-wide inflammation that can stop muscle building. Fruit number 3, pomegranates. Pomegranates solve a blood flow problem that stops muscles from getting the food they need. Poor circulation keeps nutrients and oxygen from reaching your muscle tissues. This makes a situation where your muscles basically starve, even when you eat enough protein. Your blood vessels get stiffer after 60, and they do not open up as well when your muscles need more blood during activity. The problem starts with something called nitric oxide. This is a simple molecule that tells your blood vessels to open wider so more blood can flow through. As you get older, your body makes less of this important substance. Pomegranate juice contains natural compounds called polyphenols that help your body make more nitric oxide. These compounds basically wake up the system that controls blood vessel width. Pomegranate also fixes the power plants inside your muscle cells. These tiny structures, called mitochondria, make the energy your muscles need to work. When these get weak, your muscles get tired fast and feel heavy during normal activities. Pomegranate helps these power plants work better, giving your muscles more energy to do their job. Many seniors notice they cannot exercise as long as they used to. This happens because poor blood flow means muscles do not get enough oxygen during activity. Pomegranate fixes this by opening up blood vessels and making the energy systems in muscles work better. Studies show people can exercise 15 to 20% longer when they drink pomegranate juice before being active. Pomegranate speeds up muscle recovery too. Better blood flow means more oxygen gets to your muscles and waste products get removed faster. The natural protective compounds in pomegranate also stop damage that normally happens when you use your muscles. This means your muscles bounce back to normal much quicker than usual. To get these benefits, drink 4 to 6 ounces of pure pomegranate juice about 30 minutes before you plan to be active. This timing lets the helpful compounds reach their highest levels in your blood right when your muscles need better circulation. You can also eat the seeds throughout the day in meals, but this gives you slower, steadier benefits instead of the quick boost you need for activity. The better endurance from improved blood flow shows up within just a few days. Your muscles get more oxygen during activity, so you do not get tired as fast. You can stay active longer, which helps your muscles get stronger over time. This makes a good cycle where being more active makes your muscles healthier. The energy improvements from pomegranate help with everyday tasks too. Things like going upstairs, carrying bags, or getting up from a chair become easier because your muscle cells make energy better. The improvement in these tiny power plants gets stronger over several weeks of drinking pomegranate juice regularly. The circulation boost also helps your heart work better. When blood vessels open up easier, your heart does not have to work as hard to pump blood around your body. This means less strain on your cardiovascular system during both rest and activity. Fruit number 4, tart cherry. Tart cherries solve a painful problem that gets worse as you age. Slow and painful recovery after any physical activity. After 60, even simple activities like gardening or cleaning can leave your muscles sore for days. This happens because your body's inflammatory response gets stuck in the on position longer than it should. Instead of normal healing that lasts a few hours, inflammation markers stay high for days, keeping your muscles painful and stiff. When you use your muscles, tiny tears happen normally, and your body sends inflammatory signals to start repairs. In younger people, these signals turn off quickly once healing begins. But aging adults experience prolonged inflammatory responses that actually slow down healing and cause more pain. This makes a cycle where activity hurts, so you move less, which makes your muscles weaker. Tart cherry juice contains powerful natural compounds called anthocyanins that directly target this stuck inflammatory response. These red-colored compounds work like natural switches that help turn off inflammation signals when healing should begin. Research shows anthocyanins can reduce inflammatory markers by up to 40% in older adults, basically restoring a more youthful healing response. The effect happens quickly, with measurable changes in blood markers within hours of consumption. Poor sleep quality makes this recovery problem much worse because your body does most muscle repair work during deep sleep phases. Many seniors struggle with falling asleep or staying asleep, which means muscles never get full repair time. Tart cherries naturally contain melatonin, the hormone that controls your sleep cycle. This is not artificial melatonin, like in supplements. It is the exact same compound your brain makes naturally, just in smaller, gentler amounts. Persistent soreness makes a dangerous cycle for aging adults. When muscles hurt, people naturally move less to avoid pain. This reduced activity leads to further muscle weakness and makes future activities even more likely to cause pain and injury. Regular tart cherry consumption breaks this cycle by allowing normal healing to happen faster. People find they can return to activity sooner without lingering discomfort. Drinking 8 ounces of pure tart cherry juice in the evening provides both anti-inflammatory compounds and natural melatonin your body needs for quality sleep. The timing matters because anthocyanins need several hours to reach peak levels in your bloodstream, and melatonin helps start deep sleep phases when muscle repair happens most effectively. For those who prefer not to drink juice, dried tart cherries mixed into breakfast cereal provide similar benefits with added fiber. This approach gives steady levels of protective compounds throughout the day rather than concentrated evening doses. Both methods work, but juice provides faster, more noticeable effects for people dealing with current muscle soreness. The natural melatonin boost does not just help you fall asleep. It improves sleep quality by increasing time spent in deep sleep phases. During these phases, your body releases growth hormone and directs resources toward muscle repair and regeneration. Better sleep quality means better overnight healing, so you wake up with less stiffness and soreness. Anti-inflammatory effects build up over time, getting stronger protective benefits as your system adapts to having consistent levels of these beneficial compounds available for healing responses. Fruit number 5, prunes. Prunes address the most basic problem in age-related muscle decline. Your body's ability to build new muscle protein drops greatly after 60. This process, called muscle protein synthesis, determines whether your muscles can repair themselves and grow stronger, or continue breaking down faster than they rebuild. The decline happens because your body produces less IGF-1, a critical hormone that acts like a master switch, telling your muscle cells to start making new protein structures. Think of IGF-1 as the foreman at a construction site. When he is not giving clear instructions, the workers do not know what to build. When hormone levels fall, Your muscles receive fewer build signals and more breakdown signals. This hormonal shift explains why many seniors notice their muscle strength declining even when they try to stay active. Without enough of this hormone, exercise and good nutrition alone cannot fully reverse muscle loss, because the cellular machinery that builds muscle is not getting the right chemical instructions to work properly. Your muscles basically become like a factory with broken communication systems. Prunes extend far beyond digestive health, though most people do not realize their muscle-building potential. These dried fruits contain boron, a trace mineral that directly stimulates hormone production in your body. Boron works by helping your body's ability to use other minerals like calcium and magnesium, which are essential building blocks for both muscle and bone tissue. Research shows that people with enough boron intake have significantly higher hormone levels compared to those who are deficient. This mineral acts like a key that unlocks your body's natural muscle-building potential. The polyphenols in prunes provide additional muscle-building support through their effects on cellular signaling pathways. These natural plant compounds help reduce the activity of proteins that break down muscle tissue while boosting the activity of proteins that build muscle. This dual action makes an environment where muscle protein synthesis can occur better, even in older adults whose hormonal profiles have shifted away from muscle building. The compounds basically reprogram your muscle cells to favor growth over breakdown. Bone weakness often accompanies muscle loss because the two systems support each other in ways most people do not understand. Weak bones cannot provide good anchoring points for muscles, and weak muscles cannot provide the mechanical stress that bones need to stay strong. Prunes address both issues at the same time through their unique mineral profile. The boron helps your body absorb and use calcium better, while the vitamin K content supports bone formation processes. This makes a foundation where muscles and bones strengthen together rather than weakening together. Poor mineral absorption becomes increasingly common with age due to changes in digestive function and medication use. Many seniors take medications that interfere with mineral absorption, making deficiencies that speed up both muscle and bone loss. Prunes provide minerals in forms that your body can absorb easily, even when digestive function is not at its best. The natural acids in prunes also help improve the absorption of minerals from other foods eaten at the same meal. To get these benefits, eat 5 to 6 prunes daily with breakfast to get the best absorption of their beneficial compounds. The antioxidant content in prunes helps protect muscle cells from damage during the rebuilding process. Your journey from weakness to strength does not need expensive treatments or complicated medical interventions. These 5 simple fruits, apples, avocados, pomegranates, tart cherries, and prunes, contain everything your muscles need to rebuild and grow stronger after 60. Each one targets different pathways in your body, working together to reverse the muscle loss that affects millions of seniors. The science is clear. The results are measurable, and the solution is sitting in your grocery store right now. Start with just 1 fruit today, add another next week, and watch your body transform. Your strongest years do not have to be behind you. They can start right now with your very next meal. Subscribe to Health Tips today for more evidence-based health solutions that put the power back in your hands. Disclaimer: this video is for educational purposes only and not intended to replace professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always consult your healthcare provider before making dietary changes, especially if you have underlying health conditions or are taking medications.